for the statement just made. I now shall give the floor to the distinguished representative of Denmark to introduce a statement by its head of government.
The honor to introduce a statement by Her Excellency, the Prime Minister of Denmark, Ms. Mette Frederiksen. Thank you.
Mr. President, dear delegates, the world is facing many challenges. 75 years after the establishing of the United Nations, we are more dependent on each other than ever. We need more multilateralism and we need more cooperation. We are facing a global pandemic, threatening the lives of the most vulnerable people in our countries. We are facing climate change that risks getting out of control. We are facing an economic setback that may rob millions of people of a decent future. We are facing terrorism, instability, and increasing danger of cyber attacks, disinformation, and nuclear weapons. All of these challenges have one thing in common. They can only be solved if we take action and if we work together. Are we doing that today? In some areas we are, but the truth is we can do it much better. Denmark is ready to play its part. So far, we have allocated 1 billion Danish kroner to assist some of the world's poorest and most vulnerable people in the fight against COVID-19. We are committed to a reformed World Health Organization to ensure a stronger and a more resilient global health system, and plan to double our core support to the World Health Organization. We insist on using the pandemic as a wake-up call to build a better, a greener, and a more fair future, to deliver on the Paris Agreement and on the Sustainable Development Goals. Mr. President, we are ready to take the lead on fulfilling SDG 7 as well, because energy transition must be at the heart of our efforts. Green investments not only help the climate, they also create millions of jobs, providing better lives and stronger societies, and a future that we can believe in. Political leadership and high ambitions in the run-up to COP26 is urgently needed to achieve neutrality by 2050. In the years to come, Denmark plans on reducing emissions by 70%. Mr. President, we must solve the global inequality that the virus has so brutally exposed. The inequality of today leads to the conflicts of tomorrow. We need to invest more in conflict prevention. And we therefore strongly support the Secretary General's call for a global ceasefire in the face of the COVID-19 crisis, to redouble our efforts to prevent and resolve armed conflicts, to build more peaceful societies. And we need to bring our humanitarian, development, and peace efforts. Denmark continues to work within the framework of international law and conventions regarding migration and refugees. But the asylum system of the past does not fit the challenge of the future. We need an asylum system that is more fair and actually also more human. We must reduce the dangerous journeys and put an end to the cynical business of human smugglers. Countries along the routes of migration need more assistance to manage migration, and countries of origin need more help to create real alternatives. Mr. President, the UN was built on the ideals of human rights, but the current pandemic jeopardizes the progress we've made already on gender equality. Every woman and every girl have the right to decide over their life, their body, and future. And Denmark stands with the Secretary General and the vision behind the call to action on human rights. Rights and dignity must be at the core of all UN efforts. Mr. President, the world of today faces more global challenges than ever. I am hopeful that together we can deliver on the promises made 75 years ago. We, the peoples, we must act together. Current and future generations expect nothing less. Thank you.
代表大会感谢丹麦首相刚才所的发言。